The Woody Show.
And we're into another new hour of insensitivity training for a politically correct world. Good morning, everybody, and thank you for being here.
Morning.
Appreciate you and your time. I'm Woody. That's Ravy.
Hello.
There's Greg Gory.
Hey.
Menace is here.
What is that, Woody?
We got Seabass. We got Sammy.
Morning.
There's Bort. There's Caroline. Morgan's here. Vaughn's here. Phones are open. 877-44-WOODY. That's 877-44-WOODY. Hit us up with a text over to 22987. Greg said he had a dream about me.
I did.
Yeah.
It was, much to Ravy's disappointment,
I know,
it was not hot.
She says, please tell me it was sexual.
It was
Yeah.
not sexual.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Ray.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I mean, I could embellish and just throw in some sex
I
to
would
it
love to.
if you would like.
Yes, please.
But it was so insanely disturbing to me because it included trypophobia, which I never knew existed until you told me about it, Woody, and it's so gross to me now. And so the dream, you come into work one morning and you tell us that your daughter has a rash of some sort.
Okay.
And it's just blotchy and just a rash. And we all said, oh, I hope she's okay and that it goes away quickly. Then the very next day, you come in and say, I've developed some skin issue as well.
Okay.
And you show us your arms and your back, and you have food growing out of your skin. Food? And by food, I mean specifically pasta. And I think it's not penne, but
Pasta grows.
but
Yeah.
like exactly.
Oh, so it's like an extruder, kind of like when
Yes.
you're making pasta.
Like the Play-Doh factory when it kind of pushes through, and your entire body had like ziti or penne like protruding from it. And we're like,
Wow.
And you
"That
said
is
it wasn't sexy.
You said,
That's
that
pretty
is
odd.
so weird. That is so gross. And then we were going to try to pull it out. And you're like, no, leave it. I don't know if we should pull it out or not. And then somebody said, well, if we pull it out, we could eat it. And then
Oh, that was probably Menace.
it was so
Yeah.
disturbing and gross. It was so trypophobia inducing because your
Yeah.
whole skin was nothing but like
giant pores
with
pasta
of
coming out.
pasta.
And they were like
It was
in
actual
perfect
pasta.
rows
Oh,
and
wow.
lined up. And
like almost like a suit of armor but made of pasta. And it was like coming out of your skin.
I don't have to see
It
what you're
was-
talking about. Like if you like
yeah,
had like
Woody's ready to throw up.
yeah,
It was
it's so gross.
so heinous.
The worst one, the trypophobia ones that I hate the most are the ones where there's like little holes, but there's almost like eyeballs or something inside of
So
each
like
one
a
of the
lotus
holes.
pop.
I know,
Yeah.
yes.
Blech.
Or those spiders that have the babies on the inside their little holes.
Babies
Yeah.
inside their holes.
Oh,
Yeah, like
and-
on their back they have these little
Yeah.
like pouches or pods or whatever. Like the babies are in
yeah,
there.
it's
And that's how
heinous.
you woke up?
I woke up and thought, oh my God, what the hell was that? Pasta like poking through the skin
Yeah.
to a perfect suit of pasta.
Wow.
So gross. Oh my God. Oh, and Ravi, then we had sex. And then,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No.
there was
sweet.
no
On a
sex.
bed of pasta.
Yeah. I also
On a
dreamt
bed of marinara sauce.
Yeah. I got my Alfredo sauce all over his face.
I also dreamt that I got shot in the head and the stomach, but I survived, and I called you guys and said, I need to take the rest of the year off.
The year.
I'm like, I got to take the rest of the year off. I got shot in the head.
Oh my God.
I'll be back, though.
Yeah, I feel fine.
What were you doing before bed?
I
You
just
watching
haven't
something
been-
like the Food
No.
Network or like
Yeah.
That's a good question. What was I watching?
whenever I have a really weird dream,
Oh.
I try to go back and I try to think like, well, what was I watching?
You know what I've been
What was I
watching?
listening to or talking about?
Maybe this is why I'm glad you brought this up. Maybe this is why I dreamt of you. On Hulu, I'm watching Frasier again
Oh,
because I realized I really never watched it actively. I always just had it on in the background. And so I'm starting it. I'm back up to like season 7 or whatever.
yeah.
God, that is if you don't like Frasier and if you don't think that's the best written show,
Oh, the writing's
you're,
great.
you're deluding yourself.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Well, they won the Emmy like, 12 years in a row or
Yeah.
something?
Rightly so.
Can't stop, won't
Just
stop.
the dialogue between, Niles and Frasier
Yeah.
alone.
So
Not to mention
great.
all the other characters and the way they weave in and out. It's a great show.
So great.
I know it's
And Woody is associated with that. Like
Right,
anytime
but then-
Frasier comes up,
Yeah,
I
but-
automatically think of him.
But does my brain associate him with pasta?
Pasta and
Well,
I don't know
being-
where the pasta came from.
probably just being fat.
Me? I don't know.
A lot of
But
carbs.
the visual, I can't get it out of my
Yeah,
head.
so
It's
gross.
kind of like going to an open casket funeral and you think about that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All I can picture is like pasta like poking out of
Well,
skin.
man, it's just
Uncooked
picture like
pasta.
Dr. Pimple Popper, but instead of like when they bust open one of those big, it's just pasta that
Yeah,
comes
well,
out.
that's what I was thinking.
Like it flowers
This
out.
It
was
was like
the-
it was
but it's just all
It
little.
oozes.
But
like
this was
that.
the raw one, so it was hard. It wasn't
Yeah.
cooked. It was.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
Okay.
not.
That's
cooked.
what kind of looks like on Dr. Pimple Popper when they, get those sores or whatever they are.
Yeah.
Those
And then the
sores.
white juice just comes out.
The
Sometimes
white
yellow.
juice.
Pus.
Yeah.
yeah, but
pus.
then there's something hard in there. I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah,
Lord.
Who's hungry?
disgusting.
Where did
I
juice
am.
at though?
It was.
It's disgusting.
That's so weird.
Isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah,
Wonder what that means.
I've been having dreams that we get fired.
Oh,
Mm.
good.
No, but like, what does that mean? I mean, what does any of this stuff mean? It doesn't really mean
Yeah.
anything. But like,
Right.
I'm trying to think of like why I would be thinking that, or like what would trigger. I try to go back to again. What was I talking about? It's like I'm talking about that stuff because I don't really feel like that's the case.
The case, right.
Right.
Not
Yeah.
actively fearing getting fired.
No, I have no fear about getting. I really don't.
Right.
I have zero fear about getting fired. So it wasn't even like a nightmare. It was just weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, wait, what?
Well,
and then
here-
like to the point where I woke up, one of the recent dreams about that, where I woke up and I looked at my alarm clock and I was about to shut it off, thinking like, oh yeah, I don't have to get up tomorrow.
Sweet.
I was gonna turn it off.
Oh, sweet.
And then I was like, wait a minute.
Whoa.
Okay, that was a dream.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
don't touch the alarm clock.
But in real life,
It's really
have you-
weird.
Have you guys ever had this thought in real life? If we do lose this job, the first thought you might have is, I can sleep in tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Like it's not, oh, how am I going to pay my bills?
Yeah, that wouldn't be my first
My
thought.
first
Sleeping
thought
in.
would be, I think I could
I know.
sleep in.
I'm with Greg. I'd
Yeah.
probably like.
I'd worry about it next week.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
worry
I
about
would
where my
probably
next-
like. I'd probably lay down for like a week.
Yeah. That'd
I
be
wouldn't
my
worry about
first
where my
thought.
next meal comes from. I just like look at my skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have some,
Take some pus out.
have some
Yeah,
ziti.
don't have to worry about that.
Oh, I
Yuck.
wish I could mind erase
That's
it.
so weird.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Now watch,
Gross.
I'll dream about that.
Hard
might.
pasta
Yeah.
extruding from your skin like a bodysuit.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Oh,
It's so foul.
I can't unsee it.
Yeah, when I first realized what trypophobia was,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, why does that like gross me out so much? It was like giving me like a full body douche
Mhm.
chill, and then I made the mistake of looking it up, and I was so, I hate to use the word triggered,
Yeah.
but like it elicited a reaction,
Yeah.
and so what I did, it was like exposure therapy. I just forced myself to keep looking at it. I was looking
Right.
at it constantly for about 2 weeks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And now I find it gross, but I don't have
You're
the same
okay.
reaction that I had at first.
I've been saying this about Greg and butterflies and cockroaches forever.
Yeah. Exposure therapy.
Every
Yeah.
day we bring a new thing in.
No,
Yeah.
I can't.
You should try it out,
You
Greg.
can't.
Have you ever looked at the underside of a fern leaf? It has like all the perfect
Yes.
dots. And,
That's disgusting. Like
Like-
little eggs.
yeah,
Looks
it's
fine.
like it's like fern caviar.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bleh.
sick.
Sick is right.
It's so
God,
gross.
I hate that.
Oh, I hate.
You know
that.
why? Because it's just like it's so perfect.
Right.
And like, it's not like sporadic where there's like one here, one. No. It's like these perfect little rows of little egg soldiers or something.
Exactly.
Yes.
And then they
Disgusting.
have these expensive mushrooms
F
that look like
that.
they're got holes all over them.
Nah, dog.
Ugh.
Nah, dog.
Can't.
All right. Well, we're gonna take a break so we can
Yes.
throw up.
Enjoy your breakfast,
Oh
everybody.
yes, you with uncooked pasta coming out of your skin. It was
Yeah.
incredibly disturbing,
Yeah.
That's one of those images you'll never get out of your head.
and it won't. So that's why I had to share it with you.
Yeah. So Greg was telling us all about that, and somebody sent us this, Greg.
Uh-huh.
They punched it into AI, like your description of the dream, and this is what it came back with.
I mean,
That's not
Gross.
too nightmare-inducing because it's cooked.
It
and
is
it's
for
just
me.
Wow.
draped
but I mean,
over.
it's not
Yeah.
close to what Greg described.
Right, but still
But it's
pretty funny.
It's
Yeah.
pretty scary.
That's what AI came back
That's
with.
scary.
It's me. It looks like they probably put in a picture from when I was on Mayans.
It looks
Oh,
that
it's
way.
definitely a
Because I'm
Mayans picture.
definitely in my Sons of Anarchy,
Yeah.
you know, like
Full
cut and get
beard.
up and my big full like biker beard thing that I had going on.
And you look hard.
well, I mean, in the face.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. My noodle's not stiff.
Yeah.
It's
look
very it's
hard.
cooked pasta in this particular case. But
That's
anyway,
incredible.
yeah, pretty funny.
That is that's a pretty
now,
scary picture.
when it
though.
comes to Greg's nightmare,
Oh no.
Colin Blake and his wife are celebrating their 35th wedding anniversary on a cruise to France.
Okay.
Yay. Nice.
When he woke up to find that one of his big toes had turned purple.
Oh my God.
no.
Turns out he had been bit by a venomous wolf spider.
Jeez.
Crazy, right?
Yes.
So he ended up going to the doctor. Well, it turns out, long story short, that the spider had laid eggs in his toe.
God.
Oh, laid eggs in his toe.
Yes, and there was a baby spider inside his toe that was hatching and, quote, eating its way out.
Oh, yeah.
Damn.
So doctors ended up
God.
having to cut his toe open to let the milk-like pus from the spider eggs out.
Oh.
Then they had to use antibiotics to kill the baby spider inside his foot, cut it back open again to get the body out.
Wow.
I would,
Oh, my God.
Nasty.
Maybe
Yeah.
are my eyes glassy?
Oh, yeah.
I'm about to cry.
Oh, the tears
Dude.
are coming.
Oh
Is
my
that-
God.
Is that
The spider bite, I
Horrific.
thought,
foul or
okay,
what?
I've been bitten by spiders, but the egg part and the oh,
How does a wolf spider get on a cruise? Those things
they'll
are
get
I'm
on
guessing
anything.
there's no way it happened that quick. He went on the cruise with that spider.
oh.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, bit him.
I would just say
Toe turned purple.
take the leg off.
Spider laid eggs.
Take the entire leg.
Which Greg doesn't like the word eggs,
Eggs.
either. That just that word grossed him out. Then
Yeah.
you compound that with spider.
Spider eggs, and they're inside
Yeah.
you, and they're
Hell
eating their way out.
no.